All right, did you know that horse's breast milk is lower in fat compared to the milk of any other animal, but it's rich in lactose and contains a composition similar to human breast milk? This makes it actually easier for us humans to digest, and it's often used in fermented products such as kumis, which is a traditional drink in Central Asia. Interestingly enough, horse's milk is actually gaining popularity as a niche health product due to the high levels of vitamin C and other nutrients. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Strength Classroom. I'm just showing you 8 minutes of sandbag shouldering. So it's exactly what it sounds like. 8 minutes, I throw the sandbag to my shoulder as many times as I can. It's about a 215 pound, or is it 220? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. It's over 200. I know it says 250, but it couldn't fit any more sand, so it's about like 220, I believe. Sandbag. Now, it could actually fit more, just a tiny bit more sand, but the problem is my last sandbag burst open, so I don't want to fill it to the brim again, because I don't want to have to buy another sandbag just yet. So that one's kind of hard to maneuver, but hard things are good things. Ask your mother. So, 15 minutes or 10 minutes of sumo deadlifts. And I do as many doubles as possible. So 1 rep, 2 rep, boom, look at the stopwatch, try not to rest longer than 30 seconds. Set yourself back down, 1 rep, 2 rep, boom, boom, boom. That's how we go. This helps with conditioning. It gets your overall volume up, so it's going to hit a little bit of hypertrophy. Now, people are like, oh, how's it going to hit hypertrophy? You're only doing sets of 2. Think of this as one long set. So you're going to get a little bit sore. You're not going to be able to fire as fast, but you're just going to have to force your body to do that. And that's what's going to end up stimulating the hypertrophy. Now, should you do this for every exercise? Absolutely not. There's better ways to spur hypertrophy, but this is also going to help with speed. It's going to help with your setup. It helps with a whole bunch of things. Hypertrophy is just the tip of the iceberg, as we say. Then I did some split squats. I think next week I'm going to add in some dumbbells, or whenever I do this exercise next. You got 2 sets of 20 per leg. The setup is key. I feel like some people put their foot on the back of the bench. I like going until my leg hits the floor. I'm just double checking my pad hasn't moved after that mishap I had last week. And you just go from there. Just lightly tap the floor. I see some people slam their knee into the floor. And as someone with no knee problems, it makes me go, oh my God, that looks like it hurts so much. I could only imagine what someone with knee problems has. So 2 sets of 20, get yourself a Ken Sweet vest. Do yourself a favor. It's great for calisthenics. It's great for walking. It's great for just walking on the treadmill. It's great for, like I said, calisthenics, chin-ups, push-ups, inverted rows, split squats, as you see, lunges, all that stuff. It's a great exercise. It's a great exercise equipment piece. And I'm just showing you each leg, because that's how the whole set is. These will really pump up your quads. If you have weak quads, I really suggest this is a variation that you use. I remember reading something from Louis Simmons that before they had the belt squat, that this was their go-to quad and leg pushing exercise. They would load up with heavy dumbbells. Guys that were hurt, there were no excuses. You would build up your legs. They would hold like, let's say a 20, 30, 40 pound medicine ball on their chest. Just any way you can get it done. There's some people that are like, oh, the traditional Bulgarian split squat is with a barbell on your back and at least 0.6 pounds per body weight. Like, no, like, shut up. There's so many different variations of exercises that you can do. It doesn't always need to be this. Like, for example, I remember when I first started, people would argue on online forums till they're blue in the face about how there's a difference between an overhead press and a military press. And a military press is when your heels are touching each other and you're pressing the weight overhead. Who honestly gives a shit? Do you think your shoulders know if your feet are shoulder width apart or if your heels are touching each other. Are you kidding me? Like, don't worry so much about what the traditional exercise or what the real exercise is. Watch this. I'm doing single leg work. That's it. That's all I was doing there. Wasn't a Bulgarian split squat, wasn't even a split squat. I was just using one of my legs to move the weight. Now here you have bodyweight hamstring curls. I'm sure I didn't invent this exercise, but I don't see too many people do it. So you'll see better in the next shot. My feet are on a bench, and what I'm doing, I'm allowing my hips to sink at the beginning because I want my legs to be straight. I want my hips to be extended or flexed a little bit, and then I want to kind of bridge up while pulling my heels to my ass, essentially. And some ways you can load this, you can put a kettlebell on your hip, but I feel like the easiest way to load this would be to put a weighted vest on, get it from Ken Sweet Fitness, and some chains around you, or if you have something behind you that you can tie a band to, and that might, or just combination of weight and band. But the band might actually be the most useful one because of the way your body is moving. Now, I made a video on this. If you can't do glute ham raises or Nordics, this is going to be a good regression for yourself. And it's good in the fact that it trains hip extension and what was that? In addition to knee flexion. So it hits both functions of your hamstring. So it's actually going to be much like a Nordic and a glute ham raise. So it's actually a very, very effective exercise just for building the backside of your legs. And then I've been doing so many calf raises, I'm like, I gotta make sure I work on the front of my calves. This is gonna help strengthen your knees, but you should really never leave no stone unturned, even if it didn't strengthen my knees. As you can see there, I'm really fighting for that rep. Holy crap. It's the hardest I fought for a rep in a really long time, especially on something stupid like that. Then we got some ring rotation work. Now, this is just an exercise I saw on Instagram, and this is my core work. I don't want to say it's becoming more advanced, but it's becoming less simple. So it's not just weighted sit-ups, hanging leg raises. So basically I'm turning my body, I'm rolling myself up a bit, and then I'm turning my body. It helps with the hips. It just makes sure it unlocks some stuff in your T-spine to make you not all stiff. And just sometimes variation is just fun. And you feel it in your core, you really, really do. And then just finish off with some neck extensions. I'm going to stop showing you guys my neck work. I'm just going to, you make the assumption that I have trained my neck that day. I have fit it somewhere into my workout. And it's a better assumption because it feels like it's such a waste of time to put it in these vlogs. I tried it with the bar on the rack like that, as opposed to my hands on my knees. I'm not sure if I liked it better or worse, but that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Get ready to hear some more breast milk facts next video. And as always, have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.